about internally, ways in which you can view your timeline of just a certain type of content, and it's nice to see a product that's built around that experience, really optimized for that experience.
Are you hosting the photos yourself, or are you embedding from?
No, we host the photos ourselves, just to make sure the quality of service is up to par.
Talking to the mic.
Oh, this thing's off there.
Oh, okay. Cool, so you host the photos yourself.
Yeah.
So you go out and crawl, you grab the photos from where they're hosted, and then you pull them in?
So every photo, we bring it into our database, and we serve it up.
Could you do...
Also, one thing to note is, it only takes about 2 to 3 seconds from the time someone shares it to the time it shows up on CROWDREEL.
Could you do a mashup with chat roulette so my friends can know when I'm jacking off?
Something I want to mention is I brought up to a couple of guys at Twitter. They never heard of some of the interesting hashtags that come out for photos.
Yeah, no, we've heard of them.
Okay, I don't know if you need to mention them.
So we don't.
Okay, all I'll say.
Tuesdays are verboten.
So I was going to ask, this question has become unexpectedly topical. I was going to ask what the most common ways people use this application were.
For events, I mean, it's great, you know. Even powerful events like what happened in Moscow, what happened in Chile, seconds after we're seeing content come in, and you're really able to search it out very well on CROWDREEL.
But I was wondering, you've been launched long enough that you've been able to watch how users use it. Do users look at random pictures? Do they look at their friends' pictures? Do they look at particular types of pictures, or no?
It's a little bit of a mashup. I mean, one really great instance was the iStock photo contest. So they every user upload a photo with the hashtag iStock10. CROWDREEL was the best way to go on and see all the photos from all the different places that were coming in for that contest.
Was that the sort of search that was most popular with you guys?
I'd say search and events, real-time stuff, and being able to see your friend feed is probably the interesting piece.
So all of your features are equally.
I think the events feature is key. I think Twitter is really great for events, but we haven't done very much in the product to build features around that. And to be able to get a view, like a very visceral view into what's going on at the event, I think is a breakthrough.
So if there's a riot or something like that,
well, it would be amazing.
The best way to look at it.
For an earthquake, or for any of the things that we know people are big Twitter events, or even just a ski weekend of your friends.
Even positive events, right? So the World Cup coming up. You know, you're going to be able to see the photos coming from South Africa. CROWDREEL is a great place to go to see that. And that's actually where our revenue model is going to be coming in, is building out white labeling services for moderation tools.
It's kind of like trending
I was sent this last week, and I actually spent some time playing around with it, and I thought it was great, actually.
Awesome, thank you.
Like, I think that the events are cool, but I also thought that it was a really interesting way to browse news, to see, here's a really interesting photo, and then click on it. And I was impressed at how fully featured the site was, and also it's clear you guys spent a lot of time thinking about the user experience and reducing latency and all that.
Have you guys thought about that for Google News, like just the photos from?
We have. In fact, we've launched a photo-only mode.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, but that goes over the last day or the last week, and it's really cool to actually see these photos as they're appearing on Twitter in real time. So I found the general stream as useful as the events.
I just quickly mentioned, we are looking for funding to build out some of these tools.
We have VCs here.
Come see us. We're in Toronto, so we don't get down here as often as we'd like. So if you want to talk to us, come see us.
All right. And they're done. Give my hands.